headline on the Punch newspaper: Nigeria's $5 billion gas earnings too low, says Shetima. Court lifts IPOB ban, awards Kanu 8 billion naira. How Uniport student killed girlfriend, harvested organs. Police. Forex ban left on 43 items will hurt economy. Man. Robbery suspect arrested for attacking 80-year-old man in Ogun. Tinubu triumphs after 171-day battle. That you would find on the Punch newspaper. And also, military falls 1.2 billion naira crude theft to end terror attacks. Now, all of those are headlines on the Punch newspaper. Let's just take one or two on the Vanguard, and then get on to some of the messages. This one says Supreme Court affirms Tinubu's election, dismisses Atiku Obi's appeal. Gumi's extremism shames decency. That's also a read you'd find on the Vanguard by Azu Ishiekwene. 7 issues Supreme Court resolved in Tinubu's favor. Cut cost of governance, Ashimolowo tasks executive NAS. And you'd also see this: skill gap, Lagos promoting local content in built sector, Sanwo-Olu. Another one says SMEs have potential to tackle unemployment, ex-Eco Bank boss. All of those headlines from the Vanguard newspaper. And the numbers to call are 08179230003, 08179230007. Now, let's look at this. Some of the messages we have on WhatsApp here says that boy that killed that innocent girl must not go unpunished so he can serve as deterrent to others. I don't know what this world is really turning into. Christian Williams from Igwe. Really sad and really sad. Greetings. Now that Supreme Court has settled the matter between Atiku, Peter Obi and Tinubu, can the poor masses breathe? Naira is now 1,300 in parallel market. We are missing good luck, Jonathan. Thank God ability to able. I commend the Supreme Court for upholding the rule of law by its brilliant judgment in presidential election petition, which is now over. Well, calling on Obi and Atiku Abubakar to support the president, Wike Odinaka. This person says, please arrest Uniport. Police arrest Uniport. They will kill his girlfriend. Police should not waste time with investigation. Everything is clear now. They should just do the needful. Skillful Piro sent that one. The man that killed the Uniport student should be jailed. Fidelis and MOA from Chokocho in Eche. Simple. The police would have to still investigate. Because if you listen to the police, they said the possibility of him not doing that alone is also there. They would have to also see who and who could have also been involved, because some people might be on the run. So all of those is why the police need to investigate and be clear on what happened. God's power in Eche. Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning, God's power.
Yes. Hello. Tinubu. President Tinubu is affirmation. It's a welcome development. Hello.
Go on, we can hear you.
And now, he has been affirmed. To me, I'm advising that he should not be talking tough only. He should be doing things. Let's see whether he has come to rule or he come to lead. There are different things in ruling and leading. Because a lot of areas, a lot of challenges are facing Nigerians. And Nigerians are hungry and suffocating. Nothing is working. Let him keep the ground running, so that we see them where he's doing those things. Now that he has no distraction. Supreme Court, the Apex Court has a funding as a president. I think something is going to happen positively. Or as far as petroleum, refinery, railway, roads, and other infrastructure. That's my take. I want to go back from Africa.
All right, thank you very much. And Temple is also calling from Eche. Good morning.
Good morning, the very distinguished Femi, and rising this morning.
Go on, very fine.
I think I want to appreciate the CP and his men for their, relentless effort in ensuring that the killers of ST Bako is being apprehended. But I don't really understand that up till now, Tu Baba himself is still at large, not yet captured. So I want to appeal to the CP and his men to intensify in making sure that Tu Baba is being apprehended, at least for him to face the full weight of the law, because him being at large is also, a danger to the public. And the victory of President Tinubu upheld by Supreme Court, I think for me, I would say it's indeed a welcome development. But the president should ensure that Nigerians begin to see the dividends of that democracy he promised us by, reflecting in the price of this inflation. He talked about the price of commodities in the market, ensuring that the refineries are, at least December is around the corner.
All right,
we should see the impact now. It's important.
All right, thank you very much, Mufasa Famenti Road.
To continue setting the standard and continue doing the commissioning.
All right, Mufasa Famenti Road, good morning.
Yeah, hi, Andrew. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, now that the Supreme Court has affirmed the election of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, for me, I think all distractions now are now out of the way. I want all these presidents to focus on, taking Nigerians out of the current rules that we are in currently. All the back and forth, court this, court that has ended. So Nigerians are expecting quality leadership, from this president. And Andrew, the young man that killed that girl, I'm urging the police to ensure that that case, is followed through and through. We want to see the end of the matter. The young man and his collaborators should be properly investigated. Enough of this desperation by our young ones. And lastly, I equally want to commend the Andoni local government chairman. That man is one person that I call the silent achiever. Before he came into office, Andoni is one place that we used to hear, pockets of insecurity here and there. But since his assumption in office, that place has been completely peaceful. So I want to urge him to keep the flag flying, and whoever that is taking, over from him when he leaves office should ensure that this, feed, is consolidated upon, and the people of Andoni, we, usually and continue to appreciate him for, providing peace in Andoni local government area. Thank you very much and have a nice day.
All right, let's get on to Susie now. Susie is calling from Erema. Good morning, Susie.
Andrew, good morning.
You're welcome.
Yeah, looking at the Supreme Court judgment yesterday affirming Bola Ahmed Tinubu, at the moment the court told Atiku to prove his case beyond reasonable doubt, I begin to apply in my reasoning as a student and then a legal dilemma that says that you must prove your case beyond reasonable doubt. And then to that extent, I liken it to when a man sees a lady on the street, and after all the arrogancy, talking up and down, and the lady now asks you, young man, what are you really saying? That will rewind your head to go back and start all over again. Supreme Court telling to Atiku to prove his case beyond reasonable doubt is actually, making him to go and look for more evidence and all of that. Because the evidence you adduce more in the case also gives you the responsibility to kind of have more problem in that extent. And then the person that actually killed this girl, it is because we have even allowed certain tradition and culture not to actually help us in resolving conflict. If not, I would have asked that there should be an emergency, conducting a marriage between that young man and the girl, so that would also serve as a deterrent. Even when they are doing that marriage, the girl is dead already in the mortuary. There should be a masquerade that will put line to line with that particular boy in their community, even in the playground. That is what he ought to do, because you cannot just claim a girl. And then at the same time again, where are the parts of those things they remove from that dead body? It then means that when people assume that there are people that among with the boy who actually killed this girl, those who are taking those parts away, why this guy was responsible, because this thing happened in his room, automatically the police should do more investigation to make sure that they unravel those people that are involved in killing this guy. It's unfortunate.
Thank you very much. Samuel in Omerilu, good morning.
Good morning, my brother.
Good morning.
The victory of our president. It's not a surprise news, but I know that he's the president. In as much as you have won in Nigeria.
Samuel, you might have to call back. Ida is in Nkoro. Good morning.
Andrew Femi, good morning. How are you?
Very fine, thank you. Go on.
Yes, I want to talk about the Supreme Court judgment yesterday. Yes, the election that brought this president was free and fair in Okukonkoro. And brought Governor Simfubara the same thing. Yes, they've done the right thing at the right time so that everybody will rest and join hands to support these people. And I want to talk about the girl issue. That girl is from Andoni. She's my sister. They're in pains. I also want to talk about the Erasmus Fine Security Boss. For securities, yes. That guy is trying. That particular local government chairman is trying. He's doing well. He's not to do more for the people of Andoni. Thank you very much. God bless. I remain on the radar from Nkoro. Good morning.
All right, thank you very much. And Frank is in D line. Good morning, Frank.
Good morning, Ifemi.
Yeah, Frank, go on.
Supreme Court have affirmed the Tinubu's election. My appealing to him now, let him call all other parties together and let all of them work with him. We are one Nigeria, and I want him to put Nigeria in order. What Nigeria are passing through today is not good. Let him remember that people voted for him there. So let him do something. Nigeria will say he is a good man. This is my comment this morning. Thank you and God bless you.
Abinoye is in Aboa. Good morning, Abinoye.
Good morning, Amy Andrew.
Yes, go ahead.
Yes, the killing of the girl in Uniport is a very sorry situation. And I think maybe it's the issue of materialism because that has been the trend. But I think that the rise of this trend is in three dimensions, the way I see it. I think the victim, the government, and the parents. For instance, our parents, we don't supervise our children. I remember of a story where our anchorman said that if he and me, that they didn't send you to look for money, to go to school, what are you doing with this money? Sometimes we don't ask our children what they are doing. A child comes home with a laptop and you've not given him money. Did you ask, where did you get that money? And I think that there is something that we need to do as a parent. Now the victims, you need to know, mostly the girls, what is infatuation and what is love. Because I know love cannot do this, cannot dismember the so-called girlfriend they are talking of. And I want to say that even the government, let us create criminal courts so that the courts will not crowd cases. This matter is, we need to follow the time. And I want to say that so that we can expedite, these cases. And also that justice should be blind, to the people. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. Augustine from Forces Avenue. Let's hear from you now. Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome.
Yeah, let me comment on a Supreme Court judgment. The Supreme Court judgment is a welcome development. This is a judgment that will unite Nigeria more and more, if you ask me. Let me also use this opportunity to call our brothers who played the role of 2 to beat 1, Atiku and Obi, to come back home with those their ideas. And somebody like Peter, somebody like Atiku Abubakar, to come back with those their ideas. Ideas is not fair in a baby party, in child education. Obi should stop those lectures that he gives people in the child education at the birthday party. Come back, take those ideas to Ahmed Bola Tinubu to move this country forward. That is what I'm expecting Obi to do now. Those ideas that Atiku have from Dubai, where he schools, he should come back with it. Send it to Bola Tinubu so that this country will be moved forward. Let me also tell some of our brothers in Rivers State who have played the other way around. People like the Sekibo, Judge Sekibo, Sanes Nomera, they should come back home. They should come back home and meet Similaye Fubara, the leader, our father, to work together, to move Rivers State forward. They should stop running. They should come back home. We have a father like Similaye Fubara.
All right, Augustine, your point made. Let's go to Uche now. Uche Ken on the line. Good morning.
Yeah, Andrew, good morning, sir.
Good morning to you. Go ahead.
Yeah, let me look at family of the Uniport student allegedly killed by her boyfriend calls for justice. Andrew, you remember when he grows up, he will not depart from it. I can tell us for free that some parents are not doing more in training, in concentrating on a male child. They are concentrating fully on a female child with the intention to, when he grow, when he behave well, he go marry better man. Instead of concentrating on the better man where the girl go marry, when you look at the scripture critically this morning, you will understand that it is trained up a child in a way he represents a male child for crying out loud. Why the child there represents the both genders. I call on parents this morning to do more. While police should do their work and ensure justice is served, finally, please, President Tinubu said the Supreme Court has put a stop to distraction, and it is time to build Nigeria. First of all, congratulations to our president. More grace to be active and proactive to building Nigeria as proclaimed. But let me finally inform Mr. President that today, 27th of October 2023, Friday precisely, stands a witness to your confession. Build our refinery, build our agriculture, build our nation. Good morning.
All right, thank you very much. Good morning. And I think that would be it for the calls. We'll take a pause and look at some messages now on WhatsApp and on Facebook. This person says, good morning. This is from Abiajuma. Thank God. How are university students killed, harvested organs? It's so disheartening. I'd advise our ladies be mindful of themselves and forget things of the world. I think one thing should be stated. First of all, for whatever reason, you have no reason at all to take a person's life. There's no whatever. Whether, yes, you might want to argue this thing could have been avoided if this, if that, but one can never be too careful. But then do the best that you can. If she felt that he was someone that she could trust and she likes, this is where it's shocking, because most times you'll be scared of strangers or people you have not met before. But in this case, it's somebody she has known. Clearly, they've been together for a while, obviously. And so there's the comfort, I was saying it this morning, if you do not listen to Rise to Wisdom, I think you should endeavor to, from 5:30, you should endeavor to, perhaps I said it this morning, so the person that you felt you knew or you know could also still be the person that will do the evil. So knowing a person has a lot. I told somebody it's not just knowing a person it's not just about knowing a person that fears God, but it's knowing a person that loves God. They're two different things. Good morning. The death of Uniport student, I sympathize with the family. A text from Oyigo, you sent that one in. There's just a lot. Indidi says, now that it is over, can we now close ranks and work harmoniously as a team? Okay, well, hopefully the presidency has extended the hand of fellowship. Would it be accepted? I don't know. Good morning. Blessed from Alu says, Supreme Court affirms President Bola Ahmed Tinubu as authentic elected president. This is a good one. And this one says, well, let's go for a commercial now. Good morning, Nigerian first. Stay tuned.